All right, everyone, please welcome Minjee Lee and Hannah Green to the press conference for the ISPS Honda Australian Open. Hannah and Minjee, WA interstate teammates, now major champions. How much fun is it to come back to Australia and play golf again with each other?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. This is the first time I'm playing a professional tournament in Sydney, so I'm excited. It's been a while since I've played golf here at the Aussie and the Lakes. I think I played an Australian amateur maybe 2015 or 2016, so I'm excited to hopefully have the crowd come and cheer us on.
Minjee?
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to come back home and, play in front of a home crowd. So I'm really looking forward to getting the week started. And like Hannah said, I haven't played a professional event in Sydney, and I don't think I played that many amateur events here. So it's the first time I'm looking at both the courses, and they look pretty good to me so far.
We have a sound problem? Okay. Hannah, we'll go to you next because your microphone's working a bit better. You went very close to winning this last year. I know how much it means to you to win the Australian Open. You've talked about it alongside the majors. What did you take away from last year that you can bring into this year that might help get the Patricia Bridges Bowl in your possession?
Yeah, I guess towards the end I didn't realise how many shots I was close to winning the trophy. I didn't play so well on the back nine on the final day, but I don't recall how many shots I was behind, but in the end it wasn't too many. So it was quite a frustrating way to end the year, but I'm excited for Sydney. I haven't seen the Aussie yet, but I've heard so many good things about how the conditions are, so I'm looking forward to the weekend and having a lot of competitors trying to win the trophy.
Before we throw it out to questions, Minjee, I'll get it out of the way for you early. How much of Minwoo's win did you watch last week? And what do you take away? After he wins, you always seem to have a good week. That's working now. That's working now. No, that's working.
Can we just share?
Yeah, share that one.
What was the question?
Minwoo winning last week.
I watched the final round on TV, so I flew in and then I was able to watch it live, so it was quite fun to watch. And I've been following while I was in America, just on Twitter and stuff, but it's always exciting, and I'm super proud of him and how he's been playing so far, and over the past year he's been playing great, so it's always great to watch when your family's doing so well.
All right, let's open it up to some questions. Steve Kuipert over here. That's not working. Please bear with us for a moment, guys.
I played the back nine at the Lakes today, and it felt like the distance comparison was probably quite big with the men and the women, but I felt like around the Aussie I played the back nine and it felt kind of similar, like some of the tees felt a little closer to each other than it was in comparison to the Lakes.
Yeah. I mean, I've only played the Lakes kind of casually, so I've played from the forward tees, but today I felt like there wasn't really an in-between tee where we could be for it to be similar club. It was either the men were going to have an advantage or the women were going to have an advantage. I thought they might try and make every par the same, but we have some as par fives, and even on the 17th at the Lakes, it's actually a par five for the men and par four for women. I think it would be easier if every par was the same, but obviously it depends on the facility and the course that we have. But I'm hoping that doesn't draw away from the competition. They are two separate events. We're not playing for the same trophy. I know there are events like that worldwide, but we are still playing two championships at two different venues. Ideally, I would have liked to play a little bit more here at the Aussie. The Pro-Am tomorrow will actually be my practice round. I am a bit more familiar with this golf course as I have watched the men play here before, but I've heard that the rough is quite thick compared to past years, so I'm hoping that the rain stays away and I can play a full 18 tomorrow in tournament conditions, but this is probably one of the busiest weeks that both Minjee and I have, so sometimes we are a little bit limited to what we can do practice and play-wise, but yeah, we're still treating this as any other event.
Yeah, pretty much what Hannah said. We try to maximise our time when we get here, and obviously sometimes travel is just like that and we can't, come earlier. So yeah, I mean, just try to do as much as we can when we get here and try and get over jet lag and things like that. So.
All right, Nicole Jeffrey down here.
Despite the challenges of combining the two Australian Opens together, do you like having the men and then being in the same league? Is there anything else you wish that experience?
I mean, we used to play Vic Open. Vic Open, obviously, the formats were pretty much the same. So it doesn't really feel that different. I quite enjoy, seeing the men around and all abilities competitors, and I feel like every Australian Open we come back and have a huge reunion with the people that we haven't seen for a really long time. So once a year we all get together and chat about life and all those good things. So yeah, I don't mind it.
I like it because my fiance is in the field, but I think it's good. It grows golf, it gets people out here, it helps both the women and the men. I think a lot of people think it benefits the women more, but I think, we're just as talented. We give the same value to golf, so why not have us all at the same stage? I know logistically it can be quite difficult to find the venue that can host so many players, but I think we're still fine-tuning what's the best recipe for both championships to be the best that they can be, and it's nice to still have the Australian Open on the schedule for the women, as there was a year where it wasn't, but hopefully the young kids coming through want to come out and play this event and win the trophy as well.
Adam Pegula.
Yeah, I think it's a different kind of pressure playing at home. I feel like probably we put more pressure on ourselves more than there is outside pressure. I think all the Australians and all the crowd that come out just want to see us play really good golf, and we probably are the ones that are, our toughest challenge is probably ourselves trying to, chase that trophy but not get too ahead of ourselves. I think I'll still be nervous on the first tee. Once I hit my first tee shot, I'll probably be fine. But, if I have a tough putt to make to probably win the championship, I could be just as nervous as winning any other tournament. So it's hard. It's the one that we both want on our resume. So, we'll see who gets the trophy this week.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Minjee also says the same.
She said everything right.
Very impressive.
Thanks, Greenie. I actually feel quite relaxed this week. I thought I would feel a bit more pressure than I usually feel coming to an Aussie Open, but I'm not sure what it is. It might be that I don't know the golf courses that well, or I've never been here, that it just kind of was like I'm just coming in to this new week and getting to know the golf courses and playing two really great tracks that I haven't been to before. So yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, like Hannah said, Aussie Open's always a tough trophy to win, and of course we're going to put added pressure because we both want to play really well, especially in front of a home crowd and in Australia. So we'll see how we go.
Just one more thing, the sibling rivalry, how much does that heat up this week?
I actually haven't even seen him, so I want to congratulate him, but I don't know, maybe it's a little bit more for Minwoo because he's super competitive, but I am competitive, but I don't outwardly say it to him. But inside, I want to do better, a little bit better.
Minjee, can I just ask a question? When you see Minjee with the chef on any social media stuff, what do you actually think deep down?
The what? The chef's
Yeah, like
the chef's hat?
just his social.
I mean, I think it's cool. I mean, he kind of put it out there himself, and people just kind of got on the bandwagon a bit. So, I mean, a lot now. And I think he really thrives off it and really enjoys interacting with the crowd, and people kind of, follow that kind of energy, and he's got great energy. So, no, I think it's cool. I mean, I don't really have an opinion. Obviously, he's doing it. He likes it, and he's doing it for himself. So, no, I mean, I'll encourage it. Yeah, I mean, do you want to answer?
Yeah, it's definitely something that I'm hoping to get back in the team. The Tokyo experience was amazing, but it was still through COVID, so it was a tough time. We didn't have spectators. I didn't get to go to the Olympic Village. Just little things like that I would really like to experience. So going to Paris would be a really big thing that I'd like to tick off. And so I just got to keep playing well and hopefully get that second spot.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big goal of mine for next season. I have had it in the back of my mind since Japan, and I know Japan wasn't the proper experience of the Olympics. Like Hannah said, it was over COVID. So, yeah, I mean, I just think it would be an amazing atmosphere, and obviously it's such a great honour if I get in to represent Australia, and it's just. I mean, the Olympics is just such a special event, and I'd really like to be there.
All the time. We ask a lot of players if they want to come down. Unfortunately, scheduling-wise, it's not the best time of year for us women. We just had our final event of the year a couple of weeks ago over in Florida. So for us, this is our last event of the year, but a lot of the players have decided with Thanksgiving in America that, they're finished for the year. So we'd love lots of girls to come down and, make it a great championship and have a lot of people trying to win that trophy. Hopefully that can happen in future years.
Jim Tucker.
How important was it to break through and win that LA Championship earlier in the year and have that good week in the team format as well?
Yeah, it was a really fun couple of weeks. Last year I had a really consistent season, but I didn't have a win in America or on the LPGA. And this year's actually been very different. I was able to win in LA earlier in the year, but I've also had a lot of weekends off. So it's been interesting. I'll reassess with my team probably next year when I start getting back into it and seeing where we can improve and what we need to keep working on. But those 2 weeks were a lot of fun. I think International Crown really helped all of us players. Minjee's obviously played really well with the 2 wins this year, and Steph and Kempe both made CME for the first time in their careers. So I think we've all played really well. Gracie obviously was very close to making that team, and she's played really solid this year as well for her rookie season. So I think it was just a lot of fun getting to know the girls and hanging out with them, and bettering our relationships with each other.
One more from Nicole.
Minjee, Minwoo said that he would suggest us putting money on you to win this week because you always win after Higo.
Is it true?
Championships and BMW after he won the previous week.
Oh yeah, because he won in Macau, and then I won BMW.
Are you a good bet?
Yeah, I'd hope so. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. It kind of seemed to go like that a little bit the last 2 years maybe, but maybe just seeing him win gives me a little extra motivation always, and of course I want him to do well every single week. So yeah, I mean, I'll do my very best, but I'm not sure if that is true. What Minwoo was saying.
Last one from Nicole.
Also talked to me about possibly getting started the Olympics if he continues to play as well as he is now. Have you guys talked about going to the Olympics together? What would it mean to go both?
We haven't really spoken too much over the past couple of months. Like, he's been really busy traveling, and I've been busy wrapping up the LPGA season too. So the Olympics, we haven't really touched base with it, but I know that it's really high on his goals to be there. And obviously I've had the opportunity to play the last two, and have an opportunity in Paris hopefully to be there as well. So I think it would be really cool if we were both there and representing Australia's together.
All right. Thanks for spending some time with us and battling through a few technical difficulties, and good luck this week.